Hello football players, what I've got for you in this video is a few exercises you can do to help activate the muscles around your groin, okay, and your hips. Okay, all it is using resistance bands, probably see it a lot before. Okay, just a couple of exercises to activate stuff like the glutes and the groin, some of them harder to reach muscles and joints, just to make sure when you're performing and you're training, okay, you can be performing at maximum level, okay, and reduce that risk of injury. So for all these exercises in this video, all you're going to need is resistance bands. Use whatever strength you want. Mine is roughly a medium strength resistance band. I like to wear socks when using them because with the rubber they can pull on your legs. To do the exercises, all you need to do is put your body weight onto one leg, and then with the other leg, keeping it straight, move it away from your body. This is going to work the abductors of your leg that is moving and the adductors of the leg that's standing still, holding that balance. All you're going to do is do 5 reps going sideways, 5 reps going back, and 5 reps going to the front. As I said, this is mainly going to work sort of on your muscles around your groin, your hip, and on your glutes on the back of your leg. Just remember that these exercises are only being used for a warm-up to get the blood flowing and the muscles warmed up, ready for when you're training or playing a match. So don't overdo it with the reps and the rounds on this. I plan to do 5 reps in each direction on both legs. Only reason I'm doing it twice is so that you can see from the side as well as the front, so you can get a better understanding of the exercise. These next exercises are the same as the last, except you're going to hold your leg at the end of the range of motion, putting the muscles under tension for a bit longer. But because of this, you're only going to do 3 reps, however the hold is going to be for 5 seconds. So as you can see, moving the leg away from the body, getting to the end of the range of motion, holding for 5 seconds, and then bringing it back to the body. Once you do each motion, move on to the next, and then change legs. Okay, the reason we're holding this exercise this time, okay, is going to put the muscles under more tension for longer. It's going to increase that muscle temperature and getting the blood flowing to it a bit more. The muscles you warm up using these exercises are going to be used whenever you play football, whether that's training or a match. However, they're particularly useful for when you're doing agility work or change of direction, quick small movements, because they're the muscles that are going to help control that change of direction with your leg movements and absorbing that force, making sure that you keep balance and stay in control. And quite obviously they're going to be useful for when trying to keep balance, which you'll see in just a second. This exercise is just doing side steps with a resistance band. This is going to help warm up the muscles in the groin and the hips in a more sort of dynamic range. As you're side stepping out, just move the front foot, okay, that's the one that's moving in the direction of the travel. It's going to move out until you feel that full resistance of the band. The trailing foot, okay, is going to then follow up and move back to the front foot enough that the resistance in the band is almost gone completely, but not to the point where it's going to start sliding down and falling off your foot. In this video, all I'm using is the 6-yard box to the goal line as my distance for travel, so no, that's enough, all I need to start getting warmed up. This exercise of walk out and walk backs is just going to advance on the side step exercise as previous. So you can warm up the same sort of muscles, this time you're going to get that forward and backwards range of motion. Stand on the goal line facing down the pitch so that you can travel the rest of the 6-yard box. Take up the resistance of the band in your legs, and with your first step, step outwards and to the side at a 45-degree angle, as you can see in the video. With your next step, okay, bring your training leg into your front leg, and without placing it down, step out again at another 45-degree angle to the front and the side. Do this without losing any of the resistance in the band, okay, and it will help warm up those muscles that bit more. Keep going till you get to the other side of the 6-yard box, and once you get there, keep facing the same direction, start walking backwards in the same motion. So there's not a whole bunch in that video for you to take away and use specifically. However, small things are what can help make a big difference, okay, between you and other players. Okay, and this is more about yourself personally, in the sense that when you're preparing to play or train, okay, this is what's going to help you, okay, improve your performance that little bit every time. So if you're someone that specifically suffers from groin injuries, okay, or tight glutes, hammies, and all the abductors, okay, this is what's going to help activate them. So when you're training, they're more prepared and you're going to perform better. Okay, so I hope you find that useful. Okay, use that as part of your warm-up. Okay, comment down below and let me know how you find that and how useful it is for you.